First of all, not all non-union shops are bad. One of my really good friends now went through a non-union shop, and he went through a non-union shop that treated him just as well as a union shop does. And they did a lot of prevailing wage work and stuff like that. So just get that out of the way, that not all non-union shops are bad.
What are the benefits of union versus non-union, and what are your thoughts on what people should do? I know this subject is a little touchy sometimes.
It is very touchy sometimes. First of all, not all non-union shops are bad. One of my really good friends now went through a non-union shop, and he went through a non-union shop that treated him just as well as a union shop does. And they did a lot of prevailing wage work and stuff like that. So just get that out of the way, that not all non-union shops are bad. But the benefits of being in the union, I think, outweigh what you could potentially get in the non-union. Any kind of posts I do about non-union, people are always like, if you're in the union, you freaking hate to work, you are lazy, this and that. It's just not true. If you come to my job and you're not performing, you're not going to be on that job very long. It's not that type of union that like, oh, let's protect all the people that are only giving 10%. No, you need to pull your weight on the job. The benefits are great. So starting an apprenticeship, I forget if it was 6 months or something like that after starting the apprenticeship, you get full benefits. We have Kaiser out here, but we have like the best medical insurance that you could get: dental, vision, retirement. Some locals offer 401k as well. You get money purchase plan, this and that. Those are like the benefits, and also the benefits of just being in the union. So you get those benefits as an apprentice, which is nice, because it's nice to know that even as an apprentice, if you have a family, then your family is going to be covered with the health insurance and with the retirement. That's something nice, because there are some non-union contractors that might offer something like that. They might offer health insurance stuff, and that's great, but not a lot of them do. I think one of the other biggest benefits is the pay. Union statistically gets paid way more than non-union. With that being said, yeah, if you're non-union, sure, you could be in a shop that might pay you more than I get paid. That's great, but the pay is really good, and the fact that you don't have to kind of bargain with your employer saying, oh, this is what I want to get paid, because say you get laid off and you go sign the books at the hall and you go to a different employer, you don't have to negotiate some wages now. It's like, no, this is my set scale. This is what I'm worth. That's what I'm getting paid. You kind of are confident in that. I like that aspect of it, because you just know what everybody's making. You don't think, oh, is that guy get paid more than me? The pay is good enough where you're not jealous of somebody else.
That seems like one of the better motivators, is just knowing that the pay is going to be better, but the benefits are huge. That's something that I hear a lot about, is the incredible benefits. And that's something that you want to consider, especially when picking any career. Sometimes you can have a 4-year degree and get a job and have no benefits. So that's pretty wild that even an apprentice could have better benefits than someone with a 4-year degree.
And no college debt.
That's huge. So how much debt did you leave your apprenticeship with?
$0.
$0. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's something that we always try to talk about, because that's a big deal. There's some people out there that come out of college with hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. It'll take them a few years to get out of the red. For a tradesperson, they would have been in the green since the moment they started. That's a big upside for sure.
Yeah. Starting the apprenticeship, it might be a pay cut, but you really need to look towards the future and say, okay, I could buckle down for a year until I get those 2 raises, and then I'll be at the same scale that I'm at right now at my current job. I can make it happen for a year to then be where I'm at now, and then it's just going to get better. You really need to look towards the future. There were a couple 18-year-olds in my class that dropped out after the first semester. They're just like, nah, I don't think this is worth it. I was like, dude, you're 18. If you just stayed in, you could have been making really good money, and you were still in your mid-20s, and you could have retired like that. You need to look towards the future, especially if you're thinking about having a family or you have a family. You can make it work. You just got to figure out a way to make it work.